y'all. Happy Thursday. It's been a busy day. Had to go to Sam's to get stuff for tomorrow's senior breakfast and then come back and set the fellowship hall up and decorate a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just to let them know that we do love them and we are praying for them. And I'm just so thankful that we get the opportunity to feed the Loyalton seniors tomorrow. In that, I have been struggling. I'm not going to go into details, but I thought I knew what I was going to talk about, and I was getting ready. I was looking at the scripture, and the Lord was like, "That's not what I want you to talk about." I'm like, "Well, then what do you want me to talk about?" And He told me what He wanted me to talk about. And starting with Matthew 14, verse 24, because that's where He told me to go, Matthew 14, 24, and I was like, okay. And it says, "Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land. For a strong wind had risen, and they were fighting heavy waves." How many times do we feel like a strong wind has risen and we're fighting heavy waves? How many times do we get into a battle with ourselves normally, but it may be family battle, it may be a job battle, it may be financial battle, it may be a battle. Whatever battle you're facing. It says they were in trouble far away from land. We are in trouble far away from Jesus when we don't keep our focus on Him. And that's what this whole verse is, these verses are about. So, for a strong wind had risen, and they were fighting heavy waves. That's what happens to us when we get our focus off of Jesus and we focus on the problem. Those heavy waves. And I can honestly say, grief to me is like that. It's just a heavy wave. I'll be okay, and then all of a sudden I do feel like I'm drowning. I feel like I just have this heavy wave coming over me. My dad passed away 11 years ago, and I still have days where it's just so heavy. And then the same with my mom. She's been gone almost 2 years now, and there's still days that it's heavy. There's days that it's really heavy because I don't get to pick up the phone or I don't get to text my sister, which we didn't text a lot. But there's still times I wish I could text her about her grandbabies because she loved talking about them. But grief is like that. But it's not just grief that comes in heavy waves. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat. It's not just grief that comes in heavy waves. It may be a financial battle that's coming in really heavy waves. Just you get one thing paid and then you get another thing. You get one thing paid and you get another. And you get this taken care of and then you get something else. You get this or you get that. Or it may be a battle with your child. You think you have them on the right path and then off the slippery slope they go. Or it may be a battle with your spouse. You think that things are going better and then it just, you can't make it work. Or you don't know how to. And it says in verse 25, about 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them. Because they had taken their focus off of Him. They didn't even know where He was at. They didn't even know He was out of the boat. They didn't know. They had taken their focus off of Him. They had lost track of Him. That's what we do so many times when we let the problem become our focus. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them walking on the water. When the disciples saw Him, they screamed in terror, thinking He was a ghost. They knew Him. They were in that boat with Him. They knew Him, but they still screamed in terror. But Jesus spoke to them at once. "It's all right," He said. "I am here. Don't be afraid." I am here. Don't be afraid. Are you going to have some heavy waves? Are you going to have some strong winds? Absolutely, you really are. We each one are. We live in a fallen, broken world. And it's just getting crazier by the moment, I feel like. And we are going to have those moments. But we need to remember this one verse. Matthew 14:27. But Jesus spoke to them at once. It's all right. He said, I am here. Don't be afraid. So when you have taken your focus off of Jesus and put it on that problem, put it on this problem, put it on that problem, put it on this problem, put him on that problem, put him on that problem, he's telling you, it's okay. I'm here. I'm here. Put your focus back on me. Put your focus on me. Let me handle it. Quit letting whatever it may be, whether it's your job, whether it's someone said something that you just couldn't handle, whatever it may be, hear him. Hear his voice, the voice of truth. Hear him say, it's all right. I am here. Don't be afraid. And those strong winds and those rough waves, heavy waves, they'll dissipate. And then Peter called out to him and said, Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you by walking on water. All right, come, said Jesus. All right, Peter, come. Come, Jesus, come to me, Jesus said. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on the water towards Jesus. But then, there's always the buts in the Bible. But when he looked around at the high waves, he was terrified and began to sink. Save me, Lord, he shouted. Instantly, not, Peter, I need you to learn a lesson. I need you to learn a lesson in this. I'm going to let you go down a little bit. No, it says he instantly reached out his hand and grabbed him. You don't have much faith, Jesus said. Why did you doubt me? And when they climbed back into the boat, the wind stopped. Then the disciples worshipped him. You really are the Son of God, they exclaimed. We don't want Jesus to ask us, why did you doubt? And we definitely don't want to hear him say, you don't have much faith. We have to be careful on where we put our eyes. We have to make sure that we keep them on Jesus and hear him. He will lead us into what we need to do. He will lead us in what we need to say. He will lead us in where we need to be. And sometimes he will lead us away from what we think we want or what we think we need, whatever it may be. If we will just focus on him, I'm not going to say our life is going to be easy, because it's not. It's not the world that we live in. It doesn't make it easy. It makes us able to do it. We're able to handle the things that are coming our way. He makes us able. He says, come to me. You can walk on that water. You can walk in those heavy waves. You can walk. Come to me. See me. Keep your focus on me, and I will help you. If we start sinking, he's going to be right there instantly, just like he was with Peter, and he's going to help us. He's not going to let us drown. He's not going to say, you need to learn a lesson. We've been down this road 14 times, and here we are again. He's not going to do that to us. He's going to love us, and he's going to give us the strength that we need to make it through the heavy waves and the strong winds. So I hope you'll turn your focus to him today. Instead of letting whatever is bothering you, whatever is trying to eat you alive, whatever is trying to take you down, focus on him. Focus on him. And hear him say, I am here. Don't be afraid. Just listen for that. His voice will tell you that. And we had a great group of kids last night. We had littles, and we just played kickball, and I kicked the ball, and I was running, and I heard Jonah Etheridge say, "You can kick the ball good, but you sure can't run." And I was like, "I'm old, Jonah. Give me a break. I'm old." But I had fun with the kids. They had fun. But I was so blessed when I told them, I said, "Okay, let's go wash our hands because we're just going to go eat." The youngest one of them said, "But we haven't had our Bible lesson yet." That blessed me. That means we're doing the right thing, because they look forward to those Bible lessons. And we are so blessed to have Tom and Janelle Whitten teach them every Wednesday. Brother Tom and Janelle were not here last night. Christina Begley also teaches the the K through 3rd, I think she does, or K through 2nd. I'm not really sure. But she teaches them. We are blessed because those kids knew that they hadn't had their Bible lesson. And so we are so blessed. But all of them were out. So we just decided to do a game, play a game with them. And we just ended up playing kickball. And it was so funny to listen to them out there. They were so fun. We only had 8 kids last night, but they were a lot of fun. And we had, I think, 31 youth, I believe is what it was, what I counted. But they are a blast. They are trying, but they are a lot of fun. So thank you to everybody that helped last night. That Brother Danny Kilcrease, he was our pitcher last night, and I think he had as much fun as those kids did, if not more. So I'm just very thankful. And Amy Etheridge came, and she helped with the kids, and she talked to the kids after, as they were eating, and asking them what their favorite thing to do in the summer was. We are just blessed. We're blessed. And I'm so thankful. If you would like to help on Sunday mornings, that's where I need help immensely in children's church. I need a lot of help in children's church. So if that's something that you maybe feel like you are led to do, please let me know. We just have to do a background check, and we can let you sit with a teacher and see kind of what they do. But everybody's a little bit different. We don't have a set curriculum or anything like that. We do have curriculum if you would like to use it, but we do not have a set curriculum. So if that's something you might be interested in, just let me know. You can text the church phone, 918-399-5956. Coming up, we have, there is going to be a memorial service this Saturday from 1 to 3 for Bill Hakey in the Fellowship Hall. They are going to honor his life tomorrow, on Saturday. And then tomorrow we have the senior breakfast for the Oilton seniors, and it's the last day of school at Oilton. And then church on Sunday, normal times 9 and 11. We hope to see you there. Ladies, we will not have Sunday services because it is Mother's Day. I want to be able to enjoy your family and all of that. It's different for me. Mother's Day is different because I don't get to I don't get to see my mom, but it's a time to reflect, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the memories with my mom. So, we have we have another one that's going to be baptized Wednesday night. I'm excited about that. So, good things are happening, great things are happening, and I can tell because the enemy is working extra hard. We have to stay focused on Jesus. So I hope you guys have a great Thursday. The weather's been beautiful today. Have a great Thursday. And I will try and be back on here tomorrow. Not positive about that because we have the senior breakfast, and then I'm going to take off, and my grandson graduates tomorrow. Not ready for that. 18 years went really, really fast. Faster than it did with my kids. But so he does graduate tomorrow, so I may be taking off a little bit early for that. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday. God bless you.